Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons and Dragons. And today on the Doctor's Spell Prognosis, we're talking about the spell Maelstrom. This is actually a pretty good spell. I like this. There's a couple of things I don't like about it, but overall, I do like this spell. It's one of the better spells that did come out of Elemental Evil Player's Companion way back in the day. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, we're giving this a B+. It is only usable by druids, but bards can pick it up, just like bards do, using magical secrets. So there is that kind of hack that you can use to get this spell for another class. So it is a 5th level spell, takes 1 action, has a range of 120 feet, great range. Verbal, somatic, and material component. Material component's worthless, so we don't care about that. It lasts for a minute. It's concentration. You do want to concentrate on it. The only thing I don't like about it is that strength save. And that is the only reason it is not getting it's not into the A. So you create a swirling mass of 5-foot deep water appearing in a 30-foot radius centered on a point you can see within range. 30-foot radius is huge. That is massive. The point must be on the ground or in a body of water. So you don't have to put it in a body of water, but you can put it on the ground, and it's just this big, giant, swirling mass of water. Until the spell ends, the area is difficult terrain. That's great. And any creature that starts its turn there must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 66 bludgeoning damage and be pulled 10 feet towards the center. So that's the big thing. Difficult terrain. Gets pulled, does damage every single round. So if you've got this spell, you need to start sitting down with your allies and figuring out what other spells you can layer on top of this, or what other effects or abilities you can layer on top of this, that once you have something inside the Maelstrom, to keep it there and prevent it from coming out, and to keep it taking that damage, and to keep it being pulled towards the center. So obviously, I like push-pull. Push-pull is great. So if it is running away from you, you can pull it towards the center. If it is running towards you, you could push it back in to the Maelstrom, and it's going to start its turn. Then it's going to take damage, and it could possibly get pulled farther, and it's going to be in difficult terrain. Now, plant growth, I'm not sure. Some DMs may say, the plant growth is going to get, all those plants are going to get wiped away by the water that's swirling around in this very fast kind of tornado motion. So that may not work. A lot of other spells just cause difficult terrain. Difficult terrain and difficult terrain do not stack, so I would avoid that. However, other than all the pushy-pulley spells, there is a couple of other spells. Well, there's more than a couple, but I'm going to highlight one of them, and that's Black Tentacles. So if you cast Black Tentacles in the center or anywhere in that area, I mean, I just envision it in the center. The Black Tentacles don't really take damage, so they could sit there and just grab stuff and keep it in the Maelstrom. And even if they get out of the Black Tentacles, then they got to deal with the difficult terrain. And they have to, well, it's already difficult terrain in the 20-foot square that you just put in there. But it's a 30-foot radius for the Maelstrom, so they got to deal with that difficult terrain as well. And they have to deal with possibly getting pulled back into the tentacles. So this just makes it, and then they're going to take damage every turn. So the tentacles do 3d6, and the Maelstrom does 66. So, and if they get into the tentacles, then they could be restrained. Now, the tentacles are a strength or dexterity check against your spell DC. And now this is a strength or dexterity check. It's not a saving throw. So that can be affected by a warlock. This is a saving throw. It's a strength saving throw or take 66 damage and be pulled. So that's a saving throw. So that's not affected by Hex. So all in all, I think this is a great spell. I really think it's got a lot of potential. It's one of the better spells that came out of Elemental Evil Player's Companion. I would definitely take this on my choice, but I would try and start figuring out ways to mitigate that strength saving throw, like Unsettling Words from College of Eloquence Bards, or some of the abilities that the Wild Magic Sorcerer has, or heightening it, or if if you could get this as a sorcerer, it's a druid spell, or using the portent ability from the wizard. That, all those kinds of things can work in conjunction with this. You just have to work it out with your party members. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.